Hey everyone, and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Here I am with my recently finished Sakura GT20 Twins. The one here on the right in black is a absolutely stock model, where the one there on the left is a performance modified and slightly customed one. And what really interested me in this is that factory horsepower. This car's valued at $57,000. But when we go over here and look at this one that has way more power, it's only $89,000. So it's only $32,000 increase, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good increase, but I was expecting quite a bit more. So that got me thinking, how much more profit could you make off of a car that is completely performance modified compared to a car that's completely stock? So we have our challenge sitting right over here. We have our Bolt Rollett F-Mills. This one here is a barn find and pretty much complete. Body's in pretty good condition. Engine is mostly there. And then we have our junkyard find Bolt Rollett F-Mill. As you can see, I've got a block and a radiator and running gear, and that is about it. We do have a seat inside of it. So my idea is going to be using whatever I need off of this one fully repaired to rebuild this one as original as possible to see where we're at, and then buy everything I need performance wise and build this one up. Now I'm not expecting a lot of the i6B parts in the performance department, but we'll see what we can get, what kind of power differences we get, and what kind of profit difference we make. Now, I did buy the barn find roulette for $10,200. It was valued at $11,300, and I bought the junkyard find roulette at $5,293, where it was only valued at $48,000. So I kind of went a little backwards on that one, but really not bad. I've gone much worse backwards on many other cars. So we're going to see just how much profit I can get off of both of these cars and which ones ends up being the most profitable for me. So I'm going to get these up on a lift and start stripping them down. I'll see you back in a few moments. And here we are, our first roulette disassembled. Everything down to just bare stock. I mean, and the frame itself looks really good. But I will bring the welder over here later as we go through and make sure it's 100%. I was kind of interested when I disassembled it. The front seats were fabric and the rear seat was leather. So we're definitely going to be having to change those front seats out when we put this back together. Alright, we have our second roulette pulled apart. I had to check on the first one again because I got through that other one and was like, did I take the gas tank out of this one? But it looks like I did. So we are now going to start repairing my parts, see what they're going to cost me to do the repairs needed. Well, going to repair the parts and buy what else I need because I know I'm going to need a lot of parts, a lot of bushings. You know, the pads are going to be needed, the rotors are going to be needed, drums are going to be needed. So there's going to be a lot of parts that I know they're going to be needed. So I'm going to pick up all of those as well. Alright, we've got everything purchased that we need, everything repaired that we need. You can see I have the repaired block sitting on the engine stand here. Everything's disassembled off of the car, waiting for parts to go back in. Assembled and ready to go. I'm pretty sure I didn't forget anything. I'm gonna send this over into the paint booth. All the body parts on here were from this car except for the rear bumper, which was on the other car we have sitting there. So I was surprised, other than the glass and the lights, I didn't have to buy any body parts, so definitely surprising to me. Let's go take a look and see what the factory color on this one was. Cause I'm gonna try. I really want to go with factory on my barn finds. Let's see what we have. A dark gray. Not the best color in the world. Not really a huge fan of that, but it is all factory again, including the correct seats because it didn't have the right seats in it before, on the front at least. So we're going to send this back out there, get a better look in the light. Yeah, the color doesn't look really that much better out here. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I have a couple little things to do. Move that there. Not the battery charger. There we go. Nope. There we go. Clean up the interior. We'll fix the body, and yes, that was my dog you heard there a second ago. Waking up this morning. Alright, and 89% on the body condition. I went to 96% on parts. So that means I forgot a part somewhere. Generally. Oh, forgot to put the spark plugs in. And I still need my plates. That's why the body's down. Alright, let me do that real quick. Don't know how I always tend to forget doing that on a lot of these cars. Alright, there we go. Now, just need tags. Tagged up, we're 100% across the board, valued at $36,811 now. And I spent $12,511 in parts, so that gives us $14,090 in profit. But we're going to go ahead and get the body and interior cleaned up. The rust just vanishes away. There we go. Yeah, I don't like that color either. And I'm kind of shocked. I expected the tires to sit out a little wider than what they do, so I'm not very happy with that. So I'm probably gonna I'm gonna take them off and get some bigger tires for it, because I don't know, man. I kind of want to, but I don't want to spend any more money on this. But it's the numbers are staggering compared to the other cars, so we're going to go ahead and send this into the paint booth. Normally I'm not a fan of doing a whole lot of black cars, but this one definitely going to be a dark black. I do like that black, that shiny chameleon. So we're going to go with that. Get that back out there in the garage. She does look nice out here, though. Oh, I think the tires are too small. I'm gonna change those out real quick. Alright, so I got the new tires and wheels together. They definitely look like they fit better. The rears kind of look like they should go a little bit bigger still, maybe like a 275. But I like the way the fronts look. There should be like identical height to the factory ones. So we're going to run some dynos here, see what the power differences are. And why did I put that back in the paint booth? All the performance upgrades, everything that we did. We ended up coming out with slightly more profit. Kind of surprising. I was expecting more profit off of the barn find that we restored, but I guess the initial cost on it is what really hurt us there. So on the barn find stock F-Mill, we made $14,090. On the bumped up, modified, torque monsterish F-Mill that we have in front of us, we made $17,815 on. So almost $4,000 more in profit. So something I am quite surprised at after having to buy so many parts. And that's going to be all this week, and I will see you guys back next week for another interesting project in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018.